quick disclaimer. I got ChatGPT to generate this because it's 3 AM. I'm reading a byler fanfiction because I'm pissed at the Duffers, and I cannot think of any form of speech right now that would be moderately understandable. So this was generated by ChatGPT. Sue me. Sue me for not being original. But yes, let me get my script up. I generally don't think people are talking enough about fuck. This is why I don't get scripts. I generally don't think people are talking enough about just how blatant the byler queerbaiting was. Especially when you look at it across multiple seasons, rather than just isolation at the end. From season 2 onwards, Michael Muller framed with intentional intimacy, lingering looks, emotional exclusivity. ChatGPT, what is this? Charged silences and repeated moments that are in shot and scored like romance beats, not just best friends being close. This isn't accidental. Television doesn't frame characters like that by mistake, and the showrunners know exactly how to code romantic subtext, especially queer subtext. They don't. Let's just say that. Will's coming out scene was terrible. ChatGPT, you failed me. Paragraph ends, so I need a Pepsi. What makes it worse is the epilogue. Instead of resolving the tension in any meaningful or honest way, it sidesteps it entirely. Will's feelings are left hanging unresolved and quietly pushed aside, while Mike is casually dismissed as straight. I wrote that. With no real textual reckoning, everything that came before. It feels less like a conclusion, more like a clean up operation, as if the show wanted the emotional weight and engagement that queer subtext brings, but not the responsibility of actually following through on it. And that's the core issue. You cannot spend years building a narrative that resonates deeply with queer viewers. Me! Especially closeted queer kids. Not me! And then act as if that reading was never valid. Will's arc, in particular, becomes deeply unfair. His longing, his repression, and his emotional isolation are treated as background texture rather than something worthy of payoff. It isn't subtle storytelling or avoidance. On top of that, Eleven's death felt forced in a way that undermines its own emotional intent. I'm just gonna freestyle this. 11's death did feel forced, as well as her being revived. I feel like the Duffers did want to kill her. They wanted her to stay dead, but they knew fans would riot, so they kept her alive. I'm just gonna freestyle it from now on. If you're gonna kill a character, keep her dead. Will coming out, it was not a good scene, in my opinion. It wasn't good. He basically outed Robin then, saying that Mike was just his Tammy, which outs Robin, and I didn't like that at all. But yeah, I'm distracted again. Fuck you, ADHD. Bye. I'll see you when I'm back from my break. I'm editing, trust. What's up, guys? It's Editor Ash. It's still 3 AM. Nearly 4. I just wanted to say that I can't go into detail about Mike's queer coding, but I will link lesbianmindflayer in the description. She goes into very good detail about Mike's queer coding, and you should definitely check her out if you haven't already. This is promotion. Yeah.